रख यकीन अपने इरादों पर, कोई असफलता तेरे हौसले से बड़ी नहीं है। रख यकीन अपने इरादों पर, कोई असफलता तेरे हौसले से बड़ी नहीं है। ना रुक कभी अपनी मंजिल की राहों पर, ना रुक कभी अपनी मंजिल की राहों पर, के इरादों की मशाल अभी बुझी नहीं है। Good morning and welcome back, friends, to your channel, Money Mindset Mastery with Vkas Joshi. This is our 13th session, friends. We have been discussing on changing processes of changing the mindset from restricted mindset to growth mindset so as to achieve the goal of financial stability. That is our goal. That is what we have decided, and we have decided to train the path accordingly. But now we are evaluating. So, in the process, we are analyzing the self awareness and limiting beliefs that are necessary to go further in the change of mindset. We have already addressed two limiting beliefs, friends. Those are I don't have time, the first one. The second one, I cannot change. Today, I will be taking on yet another limiting belief which forms the major part of our hindrance of progress, that of fear of failure. Fear of failure is one of the worst kind of hindrances in the progress of anybody's development. Friends, it is important to understand what is fear and failure. These are said to be negative words with reference to the development processes of individuals or individuals' progress. Fear is caused due to perception of threat, which, which may be real or imaginary and can be physical, emotional, psychological. So fear can be of any form. It can vary from person to person because of the perception, because of the circumstances, because of the experiences. So it varies. But fear is a temporary emotional state. It is designed to mobilize the body for quick responses in face of danger. Whenever you face a danger, the first response is, oh, I'm feared. The danger itself creates a psychological response of fear. Culture and social factors also play a role in shaping that individual's fear. Cultural norms, societal exceptions, expectations, and shared experiences can influence the nature and intensity of fears within a community. We have seen many examples like this, that the people do not try to take any steps towards self-development just because of societal fears, societal restrictions, community restrictions. Failure is lack of success in achieving a desired or intended goal. Learning to navigate and overcome failure is an integral aspect of achieving long-term success, friends, which leads to success and fulfillment. Overcoming this fear is often essential for personal and professional development. This is the most important part of this session, friends. You have to overcome the fear of failure. Unless and until we overcome that fear of failure, we will not be able to proceed further in our personal growth, in our personal development, be it in the life or in an organizational hierarchy. This fear can create psychological barriers. The mindset itself is having some fears that hinder the process of defining, working towards objectives that are important to personal development and fulfillment. So, the fear itself is creating resistance, hindrance towards personal development and fulfillment. Overcoming the fear of failure in the context of personal goals involves adopting a growth mindset. That is what we want to change for. We want to change from restricted to growth mindset. Embracing the growth mindset means recognizing that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. So if we take the fear of failure head on, we can have that we can develop ourselves through hard work and dedication to take on those fears. Individuals can set realistic goals that are challenging, very attainable, creating a balance between ambition and feasibility. Understanding that failures are not endpoints but rather stepping stones to success is very, very, very crucial in life, friends. Each setback, each setback is an opportunity to learn from, adjust the strategies, move forward with resilience and determination. You should not give up on determination part. Once you are determined to change the mindset from restricted to the growth mindset, the fear of failure should be taken head on, and you should have a determined approach, a defined path. This mindset shift encourages to view the journey as a continuous process of improvement and learning. If we prepare this mindset, if we embrace the growth mindset, if we are ready to shift the mindset, this will help you to have your smooth journey without any stoppage, without any hindrance, without any fear of failure, because you are determined, your goals are set, you are determined to work hard and dedicatedly towards your goals. That will erode the fear of failure. Fear of failure can hinder the willingness to learn new skills. The fear of failure can profoundly impact the individual's willingness to engage in the process of learning of new skills. This fear may manifest a hesitation or avoidance of challenges, hindering one's ability to explore new opportunities that require skill development. As I had already said, in today's life, skill development is one of the important part of life. You should have the different type of skills, more so in the field which you are working, or if you are a student, you should gain some new skills so as to define your future. So also, if you are a homemaker, you should gain the skills to manage the home, to manage the house, to manage the finances. We are moving towards that only. Cultivate a love for learning, understanding that mistakes are part and of learning processes and lead to improvement. Unless and until we have that mindset that the mistakes are part which lead to improvement, because we should learn from the mistakes. The setback should not keep you back. They should be the stepping stones to reach your goals. Fear of failure erodes self-confidence and self-esteem. This itself spoils the very track, spoils the very decisions, spoils the very mindset and everything. Because if the self-confidence is lost, you will not be able to proceed a step further in life, friends. You have to have the self-confidence. Once you have decided to change the mindset from restricted mindset to growth mindset, the goal is to financial stability. Once you have decided that, the self-confidence should be in line with the goals and the path. Otherwise, the fear of failure, it will erode, it will lessen, it will dampen your efforts. Build self-confidence by acknowledging achievements. You should acknowledge the achievements, learning from the setbacks, appreciating personal strengths. That is what is required, friends. One of the worst part of fear of failure is we start brooding, procrastinations. Brooding and procrastinations are the results of the fear of failure. We are wasting time in thinking of the things which have not happened or which will not happen at all. imaginary. That is why I said fear may be in imagination. It may not be real. The fear of failure and procrastination and brooding part, it is eating away the time which you don't have. As I had already said, everybody has got 24 hours. So you have got those 24 hours, you have to define yourself and work accordingly. So also the fear of in the process will impact the relationship. How are you going to develop the relationship? If you are bearing the fear in the mind, the fear of failure in the mind, the relationship cannot be continued. That is what the notion you are already carrying on. How are you going to develop the relationship? The fear of failure should be taken head on. It should be addressed immediately. It should be addressed with a honest communication. How can you develop a relationship? The more honest you are in the communication, the more developed is your relationship, the more stronger is your relationship. That is, the honesty in your communication is directly proportional to the relationship which you are maintaining. Understand the vulnerability it is in strength in building authentic connections. So the authentic connections can be made only if you feel, you respect, you respect the other's views. Then only the authentic communication can be created. Then only authentic relationship can be created. So also it can be, it can affect your aspirations. You, from the beginning, you might be saying, "Oh, I would have been a good man." Till you age out, your same phrase remains. I would have been a very good or successful man, a good man, or a very important person, and whatnot. But why you couldn't be? Because the fear of failure. You didn't just take the steps towards your dreams. You didn't take the steps to fulfill your dreams. You didn't take the steps to dedicatedly develop yourself. For personal growth, you didn't take any efforts. You allowed yourself to be closed among four doors of fear of failure. The fear of failure took away the self confidence in you. The fear of failure restricted you from development. The fear of failure restricted your growth. So, from the day you dreamt till you could not fulfill the dreams, you said only one sentence: I would have been a very good person or a successful person. Would have been. You didn't address that would have been. Then you are a successful person if you take on the fear of failure head on. Now, these parts form the major part of success. These parts form the major part of the path towards decided goals. These parts form the major part for change of mindset from restricted to developed mindset. For development, it is necessary that we shade away, that we drop away, that we just ignore the things which are hindering our progress. By ignorance, I mean you take ignorance towards the negative part, but address that so that it doesn't come back again to your mind. The fear itself can be addressed, or you can run away. Simple. If you run away, then forget about the dreams and change of mindset and goals and success and future and whatnot. All these terms, they require the first part, a dedication, a definition, a defined approach towards your goals. The path should not be left, friends. Setbacks are part and parcel of life. We have to learn from setbacks. The progress cannot be stopped because we have decided, because we have dedicated. to change of mindset towards growth mindset. We have embraced the growth mindset. That is what I said. रख यकीन अपने इरादों पर, कोई असफलता तेरे हौसले से बड़ी नहीं है। ना रुक कभी अपनी मंजिल की राहों पर, के इरादों की मशाल अभी बुझी नहीं है। So I sign off on this, friends. We meet again in another episode of Money Mindset Mastery with Vkas Joshi. We are evaluating the processes and the goals towards growth mindset and financial stability. Bye for today. So meet you in the next episode.